At the beginning of the film, we see a man named Ish living in the middle of the jungle. He is a biologist and is living far from the city due to his research. One day, while doing research, he is bitten by a poisonous snake in the jungle. He gets very scared, and his phone falls to the ground, so he cannot call anyone for help. He tried to extract the poison himself and cut his hand, but it had no effect. Even after going home, he cut his hand, but it was too late. The poison was spreading through his body, and he started having strange hallucinations. He lay there like that for several days. One day, several scientists came there to take him away. He was partially conscious and still alive, but he had no strength in his body. He tried hard to call out to them, but no voice came out and everyone left, thinking that Ish was not there. The scene cuts, and a few days later, it is shown that the poison had come out of the cut on his hand, and the little bit of poison that had reached his brain was now healing. He was just having some hallucinations. As soon as he regained consciousness, he immediately decided to go to the city hospital. He cleaned his car and set off toward the city. But he noticed a strange thing. There were no cars on the roads, and when he reached the city, there was no movement. He did not see a single living human being. All the buildings were empty. Seeing this, he got scared. A pandemic had spread here. This pandemic was so dangerous that it had wiped out the entire population in a few days. Ish was a biologist, so he understood that because he had been away from the population for several days, the disease could not attack him, and he survived. Now, the population was gone, meaning there was no government, and there was no owner of anything. He immediately thought of his parents. While driving, when he reached home, he saw that his parents had been dead for several days, and the condition of their bodies had become very bad, but he mustered the courage and dug a grave outside the house to bury them. After this, he checked the whole city. There were no other survivors. Thinking this, he decided to go to another city. He planned to go to Las Vegas. He set off with some essential items and a gun, but the bridge that leads to Las Vegas was also sealed. He got very angry and took a long way around. As soon as he reached Las Vegas, he saw that everyone there was dead too. Malls, big hotels, casinos, everything was empty. Tired, he went into a hotel. He spent the night there and enjoyed the expensive things because everything was free for him now. He had no hope that he would find anyone, but the next night he met two people. Both of them had also survived the disease. The girl told her heartbreaking story that she had seen her family die on a video call, and now she had no hope left to live. That man also wanted to die because living in such a lonely world was impossible for him. That night, these people stayed with Ish, but by morning their intentions seemed dangerous to Ish. The man had a gun and wanted all three of them to have an easy death, but Ish wanted to live, so he got up and went outside. Behind him, he heard the sound of gunshots, meaning they had committed suicide. This incident broke him even more. Now it felt clear to him that he was left alone in the world. Driving his car fast, he returned home. On the way, a dog came in front of his car. That dog was also completely alone, just like Ish. Ish made the dog his own, and he got a new hope to live. Ish started his life in a new way. He started reading survival books. There was no shortage of food and drink, and there was no need to earn money now. He worked every day, and wandered through the town in the hope that he might find a survivor. But he returned disappointed every day. One day, while he was standing at the window drinking tea with his dog, suddenly his dog started barking. He realized that there was a human there. Smoke was coming from a distant house, meaning there could be someone there. He immediately took his car and went towards the house where the smoke was. Fortunately, there was a girl there. Seeing him, the girl got scared, but Ish assured her that he did not come to harm her. He was also a lone human and was looking for another survivor. Hearing this, the girl allowed him to enter her house. The girl's name was Emma. From their conversation, we learned that the pandemic had been going on for about a year. Emma and Ish had not seen any survivors other than themselves in the whole year. They were very happy that they had found another survivor. Otherwise, living alone was very difficult. They were going into depression because it is necessary for a human to live in a society. Living alone was taking a toll on their mental state. They decided that they would both live together at Ish's house because Ish's house was near a general store where food supplies were kept, and Ish had stored a lot of things in his house which made living easier for them. Emma also came to Ish's house. When they started living together, their life became better than before. Emma helped Ish a lot. She fixed Ish's appearance, and both started renovating the house together because Ish had not paid attention to his house for the whole year. Both would wake up every morning, work together, and achieve their targets. They even thought that if only these two were left in the whole world, they should increase the population. At first, it was a mutual decision, but when Ish found out that Emma was pregnant, he got very scared. He feared that his children would not be able to survive in this strange world. Emma gave him courage that everything would be fine. Ish, being a biologist, started understanding the methods of giving birth to children by reading books, because he knew that now they were alone, and they would have to do this job themselves. At the same time, both were trying to make the house perfect. Ish had also installed solar panels so that there would be no shortage of electricity in the house. Because a lot of time had passed since the pandemic, the city started looking like a jungle, and wild animals started coming towards the urban area. This was a big threat to them, so they built a fence around the house and kept some weapons to protect themselves from animals. These people had also tamed many wild animals, which fulfilled their needs, and they also stayed very busy. In the absence of humans, the whole area became lush green, and the air there was also very clean. Their health became very good. Their life became somewhat perfect. But then one day, they faced another big problem. Don't know from where, countless rats came into the city. Seeing them, Ish got very panicked. To keep these rats away from the house, Ish set fire to the air vents of his house, but this worked for only one night. Emma told him that we would find a solution for this too. As soon as it was morning, Ish went out of the house and released many cats in the vicinity. These cats started eating the rats, and finally, this problem was also solved. Finally, the day came when Emma had to give birth to a child. Ish handled this job himself, and we are shown that they had a very cute daughter. Seeing this, both were very happy. They got a new hope to live. After this, they went to the streets and wrote their home address, hoping that if any survivor came there, they could reach their home. 6 years later, Ish was going to the jungle for some work when suddenly a wild animal came in front of his car. Scared, Ish came out and saw the animal. It was still alive, but in a lot of pain, so to ease its suffering, Ish shot and killed it. A girl was watching all this from afar. Hearing the sound of the gun, she got scared and ran into the jungle. Ish also saw her running, and immediately ran after her so he could catch her. The girl thought Ish would harm her, but Ish was not that kind of person. He himself was searching for survivors. When he gave the hungry girl an apple to eat, the girl realized that Ish was not a bad person. Ish wanted to take her home, but she did not sit in the car with him. Instead, she sat in the trunk at the back. Returning home, it was seen that in so many years, Ish and Emma had had 2 children, and now their 3rd child was about to be born. They had written their address everywhere in the town, and seeing that address, 2 more survivors had come to live with them, whose names were George and Marina. Now they had been living with Ish and Emma for a year, because there was no shortage of anything here. Anyway, now Ish had also brought the girl from the jungle, but she hadn't come out of the trunk yet. She spent the whole night in the trunk. When Marina came to give her food in the morning, the girl got scared and threw the food away. Then Marina explained to her and told her story. She said that she and George had been wandering in this lonely world for many months. Then they found Ish and Emma's address and came to live with them. She also said that these 2 are very good people, and there is no shortage of anything here. Hearing her words, the girl calmed down a bit and started meeting and talking to them. But it was strange that the girl had not spoken much yet, nor had she told her name. One day, Marina looked at her belongings and found strange drawings, and along with it, she found a letter in which the name of the child was written. The letter said that during the pandemic, her father abused her, due to which she now sells herself in front of every human. Her mother wrote this letter, in which she wrote that when she dies, whoever finds her should take care of her. Knowing this, everyone started taking even more care of Evie. That same night, Emma gave birth to a 3rd child, which made everyone very happy. A year passed like this. One day, they got the news that someone had come to their area. Everyone got scared, the small children were sent inside, and all the adults went outside with guns to see who had come. They found out that it was a group of survivors, which included 4 people. These people had also come after seeing Ish and Emma's address. One of them was a doctor named Molly. She said that in all these years, she had found only these 4 living people. And now she was meeting Ish's family for the first time. Their faces and words clearly showed that they would not harm anyone. Therefore, Ish and Emma also included them in their family. Anyway, there was no shortage of anything here. Now everyone together could make a big society. Ish explained the survival rules to these new people, that they should always keep their weapons with them because this world has now become like a jungle. Wild animals can come in front of them any time. Whenever they go out to get supplies, they must go in a group. Otherwise, any wild animal or other danger could harm them. After telling all the rules, everyone went out to get supplies. Molly, the doctor, brought a lot of things from the mall and hospital that could be useful for their community and could treat everyone. Years passed like this, and we get to know that now there were many children in this whole group. The other couples also had children. Now their community was growing. Ish taught his children and told them how communities used to be before, and how humans used to survive. He taught them so that they would not face any difficulties later. Their life was going on in a normal way. There was a whole jungle around the house. and one day a very big lion entered their house from that same jungle. It was good that Ish saw it at the right time. Ish went there to save the children, but the lion attacked him. Before the others could do anything, the lion injured him badly. Seeing this, everyone got scared. When everyone reached there, the lion ran away from there. Seeing Ish's condition, Emma picked up a gun in anger, went into the jungle, and killed that lion. With everyone's help and Molly's assistance in time, Ish's life was saved, and then his treatment started. After many weeks, Ish became completely healthy as before. 17 years had passed. Everyone's children had now become young. We get to know that after so many years, Ish's eldest daughter, Heather, started getting close to a boy from their group. Their friendship became very deep, and no one had any objection to their friendship because they had to form relationships among themselves anyway. Heather and that boy now wanted to explore this world and hoped that perhaps they might find more survivors. Therefore, they wanted to go out of town. No one had any objection to this. Everyone gave them guns and essential items and sent them on the journey. But after they left, another problem arose. They had all the resources, but now a shortage of water started appearing. Going to the dam, they found out that the water in the dam was running out, and this problem could prove fatal for them. A few days later, another group of survivors came to their area. They had 2 trucks, but they had a shortage of petrol, for which they came to ask Ish. In return, they said that we could solve your water problem because we have a drilling machine, and water can still be extracted by digging the ground. Ish did not find this offer bad. He kept these people in his community but warned everyone to be careful. It is possible that these survivors are dangerous. Then it is shown that now these people were drilling at Ish's house. After days of hard work according to the deal, water finally came out and everyone was very happy. The deal was completed. Ish's people also gave them oil, and that night everyone celebrated together. As soon as morning came, these people had to leave from there, but Ish saw that the leader of this group, Charlie, was sneaking out of one of their rooms at night, and a man was watching him from outside. When he goes and checks, he finds out that he has tortured Evie. Ish immediately told his entire community about this. This was truly very dangerous. Evie said that Charlie was saying that now he will not go anywhere from here because there are many supplies here, and he has many guns too. Hearing this, everyone got scared, and Ish felt that now he should kill Charlie. If he does not kill Charlie, Charlie will destroy the entire community that was built after so many years. Everyone was waiting to kill Charlie, but some people said that very few people are left in this world anyway. If we kill Charlie, the population will decrease even further. Then Ish said that if we don't kill Charlie, we will all die. Then everyone made a plan and went outside and surrounded Charlie from all sides. Before Charlie could say anything, Ish killed him with a hammer and buried him. After doing all this, Ish was feeling very bad. For the first time, he had killed someone for his survival. He knew this was not wrong. He did all this to save his community, yet his heart was sad. As soon as morning came, Ish and everyone told Charlie's group that they killed their leader, Charlie, because he had tortured a girl in their community. Hearing about Charlie's death, his entire group was not sad, but some people said that Charlie took a lot of advantage by being the leader. He also used to torture the girls in his group. Therefore, everyone was happy about Charlie's death, except for his friend, who protested by shouting in great anger. Ish now told Charlie's entire group that we have no enmity with anyone. You all can live here in peace. But not this boy, because I smell Charlie in him too. He can be a danger to us. The opinion of others was also the same. As a punishment, they expelled Charlie's friend from their community. In the beginning, the boy ran away, but later he realized that he would not be able to survive outside alone, so he came back. But Ish did not accept him back for the security of his community. It was shown that all the children of the community were trying to build a plane from old research. They were sure that they would be ready with the plane in a few days, but before that, their community had to face another big problem. Many people got infected with the same virus that spread 20 years ago. By now, all survivors were immune. Molly had a lot of medicines with which she treated everyone, but Ish's son became very ill. His condition was very bad, which broke the whole community. Meanwhile, Ish's eldest daughter, Heather, returned home alone. She was crying. Everyone asked her about her partner. While crying, she told that when both of them set out on the journey, they searched many cities, found survivors, checked every house but found no survivors. They kept writing their home address everywhere. Then they reached a place where they met a man in the jungle. That man killed Heather's partner. He said that this is Charlie's revenge, meaning it was clear that he was the same man whom Ish had expelled from his community. Heather said, "What could I do to save my life? I also killed him and then quickly returned home." Hearing this, everyone was very sad. They had not even come out of this grief when Ish's other son also died. The matter did not stop there. After the death of Ish's son, 3 more members died. Ish was completely broken by this tragedy. Now, he did not even want to live in this world. He wanted to give up everything. But Emma supported him, just like before when they were both alone. Emma said, "Look, when we didn't find anyone, we both started life together, and today we have become such a big group. We have to take this world forward. If you give up like this, who will teach the children of the group?" Hearing this, Ish got some courage. He went to the mountain to see the sunrise. That sunrise was different from the sunrise of the old world. Earlier, the colors of nature looked dull. Now everything was looking fresh. Seeing this, Ish realized that this is not the previous world. This is a new world. He was teaching his children to live like the old world. This was wrong. Now he had to teach his children to survive in the new world. Returning home, he gave a speech to the children. "We are still going in the wrong direction. We are trying to live like the old world. But when there is no old world, then why training to survive in it? This is a new world, and we have to go according to it." Ish said, "From now on you will learn only what nature teaches you and what is necessary to survive in this world." Their communication had been completely shut off in this world, so they decided to build their communication network. They again made a new radio which strengthened their communication. After this, Ish started organizing new social events every day, from which the children understood how humans survive by living together. Now, Ish did not keep his efforts only to himself. He also started renovating his city outside the community. He rebuilt hotels, then he decided to repair the surrounding cities too. In the post-credit scene of the film, it is shown that Ish is with his grandson. He is telling him this whole story. He says to his grandson, "This world is now of our generation. Now it is your job to take it forward." Saying this, the story ends right there. If you like this story, then definitely like the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch such easy and interesting explanations. Also, press the bell icon so that you get the notification of the new video first.